Yes, welcome back. And as I said earlier, today's topic is it okay for your best friend to get married to your ex? And I have some beautiful ladies here with me to discuss. And okay, yeah, ladies, how you doing?
We're doing wonderful yourself.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So, a quick introduction, and then we'll proceed.
Okay, my name is Gloria.
Okay, and
My name is Millicent.
Millicent. Right. So, if I may ask, are you best friends?
We are more like
In
sisters.
our situation,
Sisters.
yes.
Right.
We
Yeah.
go
Okay.
beyond friendship.
Yeah.
All right. That's very interesting. So, this is the topic for the day. Is it okay for your best friend to get married to your ex? Would you be okay with that? Who goes first?
Okay, let her go first.
Okay, let's hear you. I have my own reservations, and then as it goes on, I would share mine as well. So, yeah,
Okay. I would want to say a very big thank you for the opportunity to be here today,
you're most
and
welcome.
then also to say hi to your audience. Um, with the topic here we are discussing today,
Yeah,
is it okay for my best friend to marry my ex?
yeah.
It depends on where you're coming from.
Okay.
Is my best friend the reason for my breakup with my ex?
Let's say no for now. Let's say no.
No,
Yeah, she's not the reason.
for the breakup,
Yeah,
right?
she's not the reason for the breakup.
My ex husband or my ex-boyfriend?
Um, okay, your ex-boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Yeah,
I don't have issues with that.
you don't have issues.
With my best friend marrying my ex.
Hmm.
I don't mind.
All right. Okay. So I'll come back to that. So Gloria, what
Yes.
do you have to say about that?
Okay. Since it's on friendship basis,
Hmm.
um, I won't hold any grudges with my friend, but I would have a problem with the relationship.
How can
Not
you,
necessarily attack the relationship, but there will be a clause against it.
but how can you then be friends and not like the relationship? It won't tally.
Okay. You see, friendship is built over time.
Mhm.
Now, when such a situation happens, it will be a cause for me to take a step back and reevaluate the entire process.
Okay.
What did I miss about our friendship? What did I miss about my relationship with my boyfriend? What went wrong? What happened to get them to be more compatible and then me get kicked out of the picture?
Okay.
It will bring up a lot of questions.
Exactly.
So, on that basis,
So you mean to say if you wonder how come both of them became close to the extent that they are getting married.
absolutely.
So then
Ordinarily, I
no then
should.
no then it means that you will not be best friends again. You cannot be best friends because as best friends you will still be discussing about your relationship with your boyfriend. That's what best
So,
friends do.
will the status of best friends
Mm.
still be active in that situation after they're married, or will it be that the lady was my best
Let's
friend
say
before the situation
no,
happened?
let's say no, you were best friends.
Mhm.
You knew that your best friend is dating this guy,
Okay.
and then they broke up.
Okay.
So they broke up, and then don't know what happened, and then
There
you
was an opportunity, and then we
yes
united.
you get opportunity to. So
Okay.
yeah, that is the situation. Let's take
Well,
that scenario.
so if Millicent can take, she's known me for quite some time,
Mm,
and then she knows that I work on certain principles.
yeah.
Relationships with my friend's boyfriend,
Mhm,
husband,
mhm.
it's something I do not trespass.
Okay, so you would not do that.
I will not go for my best friend's boyfriend, no matter how in
Okay,
love I am
so
with him.
you would not do that. So what if, for instance, Millicent does that?
Immediate cutoff.
The friendship is over.
Immediate cutoff.
I don't agree.
So okay, so Millicent says she won't agree. So would you be okay?
I would be okay.
You'll
I
still be
said
best
that.
friends.
So
You'll still be best
yes,
friends,
we will still be friends.
and you still discuss her relationship.
Why not? So let me say
Okay.
this. So from my own point of view, um biblical view, point
Okay.
of view,
Mm.
marriage is something that is destined by God.
To be.
Yes. And then when we are going to marry, we don't plan that as we are going to marry, we'll get divorced. But when the divorce come into play,
Mm-hmm.
and then it could be that we are not meant for each other, or we are not compatible. One way or the other, we were not compatible. And then let's say Gloria is my friend, like we are saying. Let me use my marriage. So myself and my husband,
Okay.
and then I break up with him, and then it happens that Gloria goes in for my husband, or my husband goes in for Gloria, whichever way.
Yes.
And if it is with a clear intention, I don't expect Gloria to hide it from me.
Okay.
You get it?
That's another point.
Yes. So
That's
she'll come
another
and
point.
she'll be like, "Oh, so your husband just proposed to me, and I feel awkward about it." Honestly, I won't stop you from going in for my husband.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, because maybe me, there was something about me that it didn't work, like that made us to separate from each other.
Okay, so what if
But maybe the two of them are rather destined to be together.
Okay,
Do
so
you
what
get
if
it?
the breakup was the fault of your husband?
It was the fault of my husband, and my best friend knows everything that happened between myself and my husband. And she still thinks that she's best for him, and she can work things out for them to be okay. Why not?
Then it means that the friendship will not
It
work.
will, but there
How
will
would
be
it?
some limitations.
So can you go to their home if they get
That
married
is
and
what I'm
visit them,
talking about.
and then
There will be
be
some
having
limitations.
conversations and all that?
There will be some limitations
Yeah.
because my ex and myself, we know each other so well.
Yeah.
So things can click, and then one thing can lead to the other for us to do something.
Okay.
That is one point. Two, my friend, my best friend, knew that this is how we used to be.
Yeah.
Once I enter their home, she'll feel insecure because she knows that we've been together before. So there's no way she will risk us even.
That's what I'm saying. Then
So,
it will not see the friendship will not be
hold.
as it used to be.
It will not exactly.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we've broken our
But
friendship.
somewhere in your heart, you will not feel okay.
I'm okay. If I don't feel okay, it means I still have interest in my past.
Okay.
It means I still have feelings for my ex. I have something to do with my ex. If I have issues with my best friend because she married my ex, it means I still have I have feelings for my ex.
Okay.
So there's this jealousy there.
Will be triggering around.
I don't go back to my exes. When I'm done with you, I'm done. Regardless who you become in future, I'm done.
You are not going back.
Never. Nothing will make me go back with you.
So you'll be okay.
I'll be so much okay. But I will never be going to their house like a regular visit. No. Maybe I'm passing by. Oh, hi. I just came to say hi. You will not find me going there to.
So the best friend
chit-chat
status
with
will
them.
change.
Yes.
Okay.
There'll be restrictions.
So Gloria, you are for the other side. So
Yes. So I still stand by the notion that it's a complete cutoff. Why? We are not talking about relationships where it was playing.
Yeah.
This is serious relationship,
if not married, leading
serious
into marriage.
emotions, every aspect of your life fully invested in this thing. We're talking about love here. Now, being more realistic as to why I would cut the person off is not for the purpose of hating either of them. It is first to preserve my own sanity, because the fact that these are two people that I love very much that have decided to somehow betray me. This is something you can overlook. You can choose to walk away from. You can choose not to hold grudges.
Okay.
And as a Christian, I have gradually mastered the art. Or it's still an everyday thing. So we are always learning how to forgive. But as long as we are human, the emotions still linger. So you have to process yourself to the extent that you are okay whenever you see them out there. Until then, I would stay away. Now, the main reason why I said I was going to cut my friend off
is coming to that.
One, that is complete betrayal, knowing the fact that I have been emotionally invested with this person. And as Christians, we are also very much familiar with soul ties.
Yes.
I might have had, if it was my husband or boyfriend, I might have had sexual relationships with that person.
Okay.
Automatically, we are bound spiritually. It means that it's practically more of, if you ask for kind of said threesome going on, if you have to be my best friend and then you join in the party.
Yeah, because talking about that, you know, I'm beginning to side with you a bit because if you are going into your best friend, like you've been doing all things together, then why don't you advise with Millicent? Why don't you try and make them come together rather than you going for
You
for
can't
for
force
the
love, please.
you cannot force love. Okay.
That is why there's divorce.
probably
there is
probably
divorce.
probably the situation might not be that serious, but
If it is not
you know,
serious and they can work it out, why not? I was not, as a best friend,
mm,
I was not praying that their relationship should
should
break.
end.
I wasn't the
But it
cause of the
became an
breakup.
opportunity for you to
No, it
also find
wasn't an
love.
opportunity. It could be that no, it's not an opportunity. Gloria is my best friend.
Okay.
And automatically, because she's my best friend and I've introduced her to my husband,
Yeah.
she's automatically a friend to my husband too. So definitely my husband has gotten to know Gloria as well.
So wouldn't you feel like they were having some discussions behind your back, or they were doing things,
That is why I'm
behind your
saying
back?
that all these things will come to play if Gloria is open with me.
They might be doing things and Gloria will still open up with you. They might be doing things behind your back.
Listen, when it comes to friendship, the thing is, I was friends with Gloria before my husband came into the picture.
Okay.
Do you get me? When we were starting our friendship, there was nothing like there's a clause and I say
Like you had boundaries where you don't discuss certain things, or
not that per se. Like it's not a conditional love. Our friendship we have
sisterly love.
It's a true true love kind of friendship.
Yeah.
So if because of a man, I'm saying we are no more friends, then it means there's a condition attached to our
Yeah, it
friendship.
means there was no true love from the beginning.
Do you understand me? It means there's a condition.
But that will be a friend also betraying a sister.
How is
Or
that a
sister.
betrayal?
Exactly.
It's only a betrayal
Now-
when we are still together. And then I see you cheat, sleeping with my husband or sleeping with my boyfriend.
No,
That is
then
what
you
call
should also have
betrayal.
that self-respect and say, okay, this is my friend's
forget
ex,
that
and I'm
one.
not going there
If
because
it is a
Exactly.
boyfriend, listen,
My main
Yeah.
point,
if it is a
Yeah.
boyfriend, if it's a boyfriend,
no.
boyfriend, we are not,
Whether-
our souls
see,
are
if
not
it-
tied together.
boyfriend, see, that betrayal will be there.
It
If-
is not a
Will
with
be
me,
betrayal.
there.
because
We
in
are
the back of your
humans.
mind,
How
you will
is
think
that
that
betrayal?
something.
Listen,
No, because you
we
would
are
think that
humans.
So what actually
What
were they
happened?
doing at my back
The
when I
emotional
wasn't there?
torture, the trauma that
for
comes
them,
to this
for
whole
them
thing.
to all of a sudden
Once
be
I break up
together.
with you, I'm moving ahead. In fact,
Listen,
listen, me, I can't see.
It's my point
When
that
I get
then the friendship will not
wait, I'm coming.
gel. Like there is nothing
wait,
to
I'm
discuss
coming.
anymore. Then the
Personally, when I get heartbroken,
Mm.
I'm not able to stay because staying there alone, it would lead me to do
Okay,
so many things.
so
Once I break up with you, I have to move on. Sharp. I look at continue. Quickly, I jump with your something. My goodness, times, it sounds like a rebound.
So now-
I use to pull as rebounds because I don't want to feel that kind of emotional. So once you break up with me, in fact, I don't even wait for you to say it's over. When I see the
You have-
signs, no,
you have started.
it's another movement. So it's a rebound. Whether I like the person or not, rebound.
Not to back.
I enter there.
No emotional stress.
No. So before you say Jack, I'm already in someone else. So that's jealousy.
Now, if you break up, who are you going to then cry to? Because normally you go back to your best friend
friend.
and discuss and all that, and then you realize that this best friend that you are going to cry to
I
is
don't
the
know.
one.
She has to. I'm expecting my best friend to come and tell me. You don't need to wait for me to find out.
Okay, so when you broke up, you were going to tell your best friend that Chrissy has broken up with me, and I'm not okay, and then your best friend tells you, oh, I'm sorry. Then I was about to tell you.
That is what you call betrayal. That one is a betrayal. Means you've hidden it from me all these.
No, not hidden. The talks,
You
the talks were ongoing.
Oh, you
Have
you told me.
So honestly, I'm just trying to
You have
digest.
to rephrase your old the question again because
No.
what you're asking me.
No, it's the same question, but just like you said, it's different scenarios. Yeah, so we are
If you
talking
come
about
to
the
me
scenarios
and I
as
find out myself, like I'm saying, I'm coming to cry to you, and you now tell me that, oh, I'm sorry, we are now together.
so.
Automatically, you are the reason for the breakup. It means all this, or you guys have been
That's what
trying to.
see. That's what I said.
That one is
Okay,
different ball
what
game.
if they were doing behind your back, and
And
then she then decides to let me, because she's my friend, let me just tell her. What about that? Will you term that as a betrayal?
you
Because
were doing behind,
you were doing behind.
and then she's not coming to tell me.
Yes, she's
That one
telling
is
me.
betrayal.
No,
Automatically.
you've broken up with your boyfriend,
Of course.
and then she comes to tell you.
Confess. It's a confession.
No, not
now.
confession. She's saying that I'm now going out with your ex. What do you think?
Since when? That's the question I ask you.
A month ago.
How long have we been broken? Like
1 month.
The same 1 month. I broke up with my ex.
Yeah.
The same 1 month.
No. So you broke up a month ago,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's telling you
Mm-hmm.
that I'm going out with your ex after a month.
Did you just hear yourself? He said, I broke up with my ex a month ago.
A month ago.
And they have
And
dated for 1 month.
No. They've not dated for 1 month. That month you've broken up. She then comes to tell you, I've started dating your
You see
your
the
guy."
interval between the breakup and their
Mhm,
relationship.
mhm.
Means it's not, they didn't just start.
You know?
It's something before.
Yes. So
from
even if
that
it's 3
side-
months, when it gets to a point, that is what you think.
So
That
it
there was
depends
something
on
going on.
with the interval you
Exactly.
are saying.
Whatever interval, even if it's 5
year
months, a
after.
year, you would still have that ringing in your mind that there was something that was going on.
Like I said,
Mm.
that wouldn't break our friendship, but there will be some limitations.
Well,
Okay.
in my
Good.
case,
Mhm.
I still stand by my decision.
It won't work.
It will not work.
The friendship
Now, I
won't
do
work.
not hate my ex-husband or boyfriend.
Mm.
I do not hate my friend.
Yeah.
Friendship takes investment. It takes time. It takes commitment. Happy days, sad days,
Yeah.
days you will fight, do all sorts of things. It takes time to build a relationship.
Exactly.
However, for my own sanity, knowing very well that I'm still very much probably hooked onto this guy,
Mm.
and then he leaves me for some funny reason,
It goes
and
for
then
your best.
ends up with my best friend, this is not something you keep up with.
Yeah.
That status best friend immediately
So you
changes.
say both of them should
Immediately
they
changes.
should go live their life.
I can see you and say, hi, how are you doing? If you need my assistance, I may come there for you, but definitely not in the status of a best friend. That is it. That has to be clear.
I think Millicent is also going by that line.
That has to be
the
clear.
status of best friend will not be there anymore.
Immediately.
Or you will still say she will still be
She's not a bestie,
okay.
but that friendship can't break like that. I didn't base on one particular thing to choose you as a friend.
Okay.
Maybe
There
there's
are other
a
factors.
particular thing you did that's really got into me, that made me say you are my best friend. And so for this very thing you did, I can't say, okay, because of that thing you've done, I'm cutting you off so completely.
So you are saying there is no instance where
Now
you
I
will
will
feel
not cut her off
So-
completely.
so
But there will be some boundaries.
okay. So
Yes.
if there is a betrayal, then you cut off. You still not cut
No.
off if there is
Let
a
me give you an
betrayal.
instance. Let me give you an instance. So I have this friend back in Ghana.
Mhm.
When my mom was very sick on her dying bed, that lady was there for me
Okay.
through thick and thin. She was dead. So in fact, when my mom was dying, my mom died on her when I was not even there. Oh, my mom died in front of her. But the day before my mom died, my mom said, "Don't let anything break the two of you," because she really appreciated the way my friend gave herself out.
Yeah.
Let's use that friend as an example.
Okay.
So a friend like that goes in for my ex, whether ex-husband, ex-boyfriend. A friend like that does that to me.
Mhm.
It's a betrayal. But
okay.
that thing she did for me, I can't replace it. Like, it's something that I can't.
So there is no way you cut her off.
I'm not cutting her off.
No.
But there will be limitations.
Okay.
I'm not going
Then-
to entertain going to her house or anything.
No.
Even if I'm not married, and
Not
she's
gonna work
married
with
to my
me.
ex.
Mhm.
Okay. Once there's marriage, there should be boundaries. Me, once I'm married, my husband is my best friend.
Okay.
I can just the things I can say with my husband
You cannot say
right
with-
now. I can't say it with Gloria.
Okay.
Even though she's my best friend, I cannot say some stuff I say with my husband with her.
That's true.
And there are some things I do with my husband, even though she's a bestie, I can't tell
You
her.
can't- that one
So
is
once there's marriage,
understandable.
automatically my husband becomes my best friend. So that bestie thing is not there. And the things we used to do, because I'm married, I can't do them anymore. There are some things I can't do.
Mm.
So if you're married to my ex, you guys are married. There are certain things we used to do, we are not going to do them anymore. And to top it up, you are married to my ex.
So you will not block her.
Never.
For Gloria, she will block you.
Yeah, I won't block her.
No, it's not
I
entirely
won't block her.
not block you.
I won't block
Not block you.
Uh-huh.
I will just humbly take myself out of your life. Now, let me just give one scenario.
Okay.
There are bases for which you forgive people. Let's just say I get married, and then I'm not even going to use my husband because he's too sacred. We are not going to divorce. So I'll use my boyfriend.
Boyfriend is okay.
So let's just say I was in a relationship and then we broke up. Even if it's after 2 years.
Yes.
That some way, somehow, destiny decides to connect my best friend and my ex-boyfriend. My best friend in this scenario knows practically everything about me and then the guy.
Okay.
Now, what I will do in that situation, that if some way, somehow, my best friend's ex-lover intertwines with me, one of the first things I will do is to speak to her first, even before I accept the guy's proposal.
Good.
He comes to me to propose that, girl, I want to start a relationship with you. Okay, even if I love the guy, even if I'm crashing on the guy, I would have to honor my friend, hold back that feeling, speak to my friend about it, that this is the situation on the ground. I always call her chick or girl. This is the situation on the ground. What do you think? I am in love with the guy. I know he's your ex, but I'm in love with the guy. But I am not, for the sake of our friendship, I am not going to do anything outside your approval. If you do not approve this relationship, I am not. Because why? I honor our friendship that much.
So what do you expect Millicent to say in this situation?
I honor, and then the fact that
the fact
I
that
have
you said, no, the fact that you have said I
fact
love
that
the
I
guy.
love- you already said it.
You've already
I love
confessed.
that guy.
You're
Oh, when I was
already
my boyfriend, you were crashing on my boyfriend.
You love with intensity.
because she's my friend, she will understand all the emotions that are running through. This is we are talking about love. But no, love. It's nothing like tiny
Yeah,
tiny
But in this situation,
you are all no, no, it is not somebody's love. This is expired love.
X.
And
If
love
why
is
come to
no
ask permission?
love is like a flame. A flame.
Okay.
There are things you need to do to keep it ablaze.
How did you?
There are things you do to quench love. Now, if at some point in life we get to connect some way, somehow, I kind of feel like it will be best to speak to my friend that this is my intention. Okay?
So are you sure if
I
your
will
friend
not
says
wait.
no, you
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying. No, let me finish. I'm not saying that I need her permission to move on, or to have a relationship with a guy. But I would let her know this is the situation on the ground. It means that what I have acknowledged the fact that she
Okay.
is a significant
I get
part
it.
of
So
my
what if let's
family.
say Millicent says no? Then what will be your situation? Are you going back to tell the boy that the ex that it's not working, or like I'll not move on with you because you once dated my friend, or what will be your excuse to turn the guy down?
So that is whether to accept or not to accept. Okay, so that will be the point where I evaluate, because outside everything, you're also looking for your happiness.
Yes.
So that is a decision. Either I'm choosing between her and the guy, or either way. But that's how it's going to be.
So
listen, there's this
so
thing.
it's back to the point that the friendship would definitely cut
It
off.
won't exactly. That's why I stick to that part.
Yeah.
But Me taking the step to tell you means that I've acknowledged you. I didn't do it behind you. That is scheming. Doing something behind someone is scheming. But to come to you and tell you that this is my intention, it's me letting you know this is what I'm going to do.
I get that point. So, yeah.
You
are still standing on your point.
I don't understand the fact that Gloria was stressing on this thing that I'm in love with.
He has acknowledged that. Okay.
If you're coming to tell me that you're in love with my ex, don't come and do. I'm in love. No.
All right. On that love point, we'll go for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome to K Official. This is your number one channel that brings you the most exciting content that you can ever think of. Yes, and this is our podcast session.
Get all these and many more on K Official Studios YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, so welcome back, family. So on that I loving point, we'll continue our discussion. Yeah, Millicent, let's go.
Please, people should. Please, in fact, I don't even know what to say. How can my best friend to me, you have to tell me that my ex just proposed to you,
yeah,
and you have the
audacity and the vim.
You have the effort to start and tell me I'm in stretching it. That's that. Me, if it was to be me, I'm going to tell Gloria that your ex just proposed. I know that when they were together, they were so loving and sweet and all that. I know how much Gloria used to love the ex.
And
even if they are no more, and I want to go and replace her, there's no way I'm going to stand in front of Gloria and go and express my feelings. And you have the
wow.
Love.
For that one, I side with you. For that one, I side with you.
I would rather go and tell Gloria that.
Yeah.
Gloria, there's this thing I want to tell you. I'm even surprised. Like, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I had sleepless nights today.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because can you imagine that? I could see even just texted me that he's in love with me and he wants us to be together. How can he even?
And even if you like it, then you question it and say, "What do you think?"
No.
You just want to get her opinion. Like, what do you think?
Do that?
No.
Why would he even do that? Like, I couldn't sleep today. I was like, did I even think about this? Even though I know myself that I'm in love with
yes,
him.
No.
But that is how I'll put it. Because I want to see how Gloria will feel.
No.
But Gloria is also saying that she doesn't want to pretend.
She will
now my
her
initial expression.
She doesn't want to pretend.
Will be the end
now
of her.
my initial.
Oh yes.
Now
because
now you are changing that.
You are changing. Do you know why I'm changing? I'm changing because of how she explained it.
No,
that tells me that you didn't just wake up and then fell in love with her.
It means you
started somewhere.
You have been reminiscing about it.
You had a crush on him. Then it grew stronger and stronger and stronger. And then there's something that you saw that made you fall that deep in love with him. It means that there was something about myself and my ex we used
you were
do.
even praying that you
we used to do. That was tying your Eli.
I wish. So you were praying for their downfall. Yeah.
As women, we are moved by what we hear. Maybe he bought me a car some time ago. He bought me an iPhone. Like, just bought me an iPhone. Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes. My husband bought me an iPhone 14 Pro Max.
Exactly.
I'm sure I don't want to say, hey, I was crazy. He never did those things for me, So those things gingered you.
We're praying.
If I get a guy like this, so when the opportunity came like that,
then you
grabbed it and said that.
Okay, guys. Now,
no, but Gloria is also saying she doesn't want to pretend.
Listen, Team K. Let me just make this clear. Now, my initial reaction was so that the audience and you guys can connect with the kind of feelings that was running. I won't be irresponsible enough to go to my friend and express my emotions that way. But I won't also go and narrate the story just like Millicent said it. That will be pretense. it's matured, respectful women. Because she initially mentioned that I will go to him and say, can you imagine the guy proposing? Yes, propose. I'm in love with the guy.
You want that thing?
Now, let's just say, even if it's 10 years after, before we started going out with each other, before I would even approach Mimi, let's just say after everything, Mimi has gone on ahead with her life, getting married to someone else. They are in a relationship. No, please. They've moved ahead with their relationship. Just the fact that she and the man have been together should be a cause for alarm for me. Just to acknowledge that. Now, I know very well that this is a genuine emotion that I have to share with my friend. She, knowing me, knows when whatever emotion that I'm processing is genuine. So once I begin to speak, that means I would ordinarily not come to you for this, but I also need to tell you this. And then I tell her, she, knowing me, knows that this is the real emotion she is seeing. My girl is in love. What's stopping you? I've moved on with my life. If this is where the happiness lies, let's go on ahead. She has given me her blessing.
What if she has not moved on?
No, that is the scenario I'm using, so we stick to that scenario. Okay. Let's just assume that she has moved on. Now, even if she hasn't moved on, let's just say 2-3 years she hasn't moved on, knowing that she's probably hooked onto the guy, or let's just say she's over the guy. In that scenario, she's completely over the guy, and then something started with me and the guy. I still honor her that much as my friend. I would go to her, let her know this is the situation. Express the feelings. She, as my friend, knows me very well, will know that I'm being genuine about this. And then she'll go like, okay, why not go ahead? It's not like I'm dating the guy anymore or we'll be going out anymore. If it works for you, why not go on ahead with it?
And I'll support it.
Exactly. So that was the expression of the genuine emotion. Now, when it comes to emotion and when it comes to serious relationships, like relationships, marriage or whatsoever, it's an all-in kind of love. So you will consider all parties involved with this kind. You are not reckless with this kind of situations. So me, in my case, if you hide this thing from me, that you and my ex or boyfriend or something are having something to do, if you hide it from
and
me,
then she gets to
if
know
I
later
get to
on.
find out, that is a scheme, and I'm cutting you off right on.
I think Millicent also sides.
I'm cutting you off right. That's why I still stick to the fact that I'm cutting you off.
But for you, no matter what the situation, you cut off.
Not necessarily. If you tell me, it means that, okay, you actually thought about me, processed the whole information, knew that it was a very sensitive information to share before coming. That will be considered. But the thing is, relationship cannot be as 100% as it used to be.
Exactly what.
But cutting off is something I would ordinarily do. Cut off. Now, not because I hate you. On the cut off, it makes you enemies. You are not my enemy at all. I can easily flow with you, but you cannot be within the inner corridors. You cannot be in the inner corridors. Exactly.
Get in tune or back to your ex and
exactly. All
right. So Millicent, now, we'll take your final words, and then we'll call it a wrap. So are you still standing by a point that it depends on the situation?
Like Laura was saying, if I have moved on and even gotten married to someone else,
then
that's not a big deal. That's an issue. Or once she's my friend, if she knows I've moved on, if I've moved on, she will know.
She will know it like that.
Yes. So if you come back and tell me if I've moved on and you're telling me, I don't think I'll make it a big deal.
What if you've not moved on?
And I'm still having feelings for my ex.
No, you're not having feelings.
You've done over.
Like I told you, there's something like if I've not moved on, then I'm having feelings. I'm catching feelings. That's why I'm still stuck.
You're still.
And it means that I'm praying that my ex will come and apologize and then we'll go back.
If the feeling is not there, then it means you are moving on.
I'm saying that before you say Jack,
you already have a replacement.
I'm gone. Long gone. In fact, that has never happened to me before. I'm telling you. I've never experienced maybe someone has dumped me, and once you see me waiting or I'm not moving with anybody, it means I'm waiting for the person.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the person to come back.
I hope that Osimesi will come back. I have that experience. I have that past experience where I was waiting and hoping that hey,
this guy,
Kofi,
have mercy on me. Have mercy on me.
Kofi gave me broken heart. One Kofi gave me broken heart. I was waiting for Kofi to come. Kofi never showed up.
Is Kofi watching? Kofi, are you watching?
In fact, Fifi, 5 years.
Hey.
That guy didn't show up. I waited for 5 solid years. He didn't show up. And then
No.
God brought another angel. And
Yeah.
then this is me now.
Yeah. So,
So, like I said, unless I'm waiting for you, but I'm not waiting for you.
we'll
Why
move
would
on.
I wait? In fact,
And if your best friend goes for him, no big deal. All right. Thank you, Gloria. Let's have your final words.
Final
And then we'll
words.
wrap up.
Well,
Yeah.
so like I said, forgiveness is something that is key. Love is something that is very sensitive and sacred at the same time. So it requires a lot.
A lot to do.
Now, there are reasons why people go through depression and stress and all these kind of things. It's because we do not give ourselves time to heal.
Yeah.
Now, one of the ways I reboot is to isolate. Isolate means cut you off. So I would make sure I'm in the best place of healing.
Solemn time.
Exactly. So I still stand by that. And then I do hope that if K Squad, anybody watching us out there going through such a situation, just be sure to give yourself time to heal. Heartbreaks are meant to be there. You will definitely find love. If you don't find it here today, you'll find it somewhere else. Give yourself the chance. My sister has been a testimony of this. It's very similar. I think we both had similar situations. So we can't speak from experience.
Can relate.
We can't speak from experience. I'll tell you, love is something that is definitely going to find you. The fact that the guy even left means that you are not meant to be.
exactly.
Someone better coming on your way. So.
Yeah, like I have someone better now.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
sure
God.
would get someone
Good.
good very soon, very soon.
Then we'll be waiting. I hope we'll get the invite.
Oh yes,
Exactly.
you will. Nice. Well, Katie,
the wedding bells are ringing. Okay, my beautiful ladies, thanks very much for coming on this show. We really appreciate your time and your presence, and giving us this thrilling discussion.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so K official fans, this is where we draw the curtains. But don't forget to comment. If you have any experience, you comment so that people can learn from this. Okay, so now we'll draw the curtains and we'll definitely be back with yet another sensational topic. Cheers.